Hey guys, it's Dana with Engadget. I'm here with Intel's Studybook, which is the first slate to join Intel's line of classmate products for the worldwide education market. And in a separate video, I'll go over the key software elements that make this so special. But right now, I just want to give you a quick hardware tour of the device. So starting off here, what we have is a 7-inch tablet with 1024 by 600 resolution. And more importantly, it's very ruggedly built. This is meant for young children to handle recklessly even. So I'm going to drop it here. And, you know, it still operates just fine, and, you know, no visible wear and tear. And I'm sure that Intel's dropped this particular unit quite a few other times in demonstrating this, and it works just fine. You can drop it from 70 centimeters, which is about desk height, and it's protected by this very thick plastic unibody shell here. And around, if you look around, you'll see some gasketed ports. So you have some rubber covered ports here, which I'll show you in a minute. And if I set it down here, you'll see, I don't know if you can see on the video here, but in addition to the screen here, it's not quite the seamless display you might expect it to be, because there's actually a thin band of rubber here, some extra gasketing that's designed to keep dust out. So there's that extra layer of reinforcement around the bezel here. And as I said, the ports are also reinforced, so you have 2 port covers on the device. Starting over here, you have a USB 2.0 port and the accompanying power port for the AC adapter. And I'm going to swivel this around here. Dock's not included, by the way. This is just here to make the display a little bit easier for me. So you've got the power button here, which I'm not going to press because I don't want to disable the machine right now. You've got a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, you've got HDMI output, and slotted over here you have a micro SD card reader, and you have a SIM card slot for optional 3G. And that's basically our tour. Oh, I shouldn't forget the camera up here. So you've got a 0.3 megapixel webcam on the front, and then if you flip it over to the back here, you've got a 2 megapixel shooter on the back. And as we'll see, this comes in useful for some of the education apps that are loaded onto the device. So flipping it around here, this is obviously running Android. It can support Android. This is a reference design, so local OEMs are going to send the device to market, and if they wanted to, they could put Ice Cream Sandwich on it instead of the last generation Honeycomb software. It's just what we're looking at today. And you could also run Windows 7 on it, and I haven't yet seen it running Windows 7, but that's also an option for local districts. And this is running an Intel Oak Trail processor, a Z-Series Atom processor inside, coupled with 1 gigabyte of RAM. And as you can see, the performance is plenty sufficient for local school districts. No set pricing on this tablet. Intel does not set the pricing, but Intel believes that that local OEMs could produce it in such a way that it comes in at under $200. So that's been it for a quick hardware walkthrough, and in a separate video we'll show you what you can do with the software that's coupled with the hardware.